question, Shalom Kabbalah. Given the stories between Yehudah and Tamar, I wonder if prostitution is allowed for Goyim.
I don't think so. It's I don't think so. So what category? It's it's not allowed for a non-Jews, for Jews as well, to be immoral. So and this prostitution is for sure it's immorality.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So I have a question in regards to this. So when this event between Yehudah and Tamar happened, did Yehudah have free will back then in that moment? Because had it not happened, then they wouldn't have conceived children and so on. But what happened if he would have restrained himself from doing so?
Okay, go ahead.
So what would have happened if Yehudah would have restrained himself from doing that and not get carried away by his instincts? What would have happened? And
that's nothing good would happen because we would not have Mashiach. So it says that just when, so we understand the story, the whole story. I mean, I'm not going to tell the whole story, but just a piece of it. His wife passed away, right? And he was sitting Shiva. I'm not sure how long, even though I learned, but it was only few months after she passed. I don't remember exactly how much. So just so we know, on a side note, a man is allowed to marry 30 days after his wife passed. There's no problem whatsoever, right? You're not obligated to wait a year or so. So as it says, it's not good for a man to be alone. So okay, if he can get married, so he can get married. For example, she was sick for a very long time. LevLeib, you understand? So and then he found a suitable match. Okay, he can get married. So in this case, Yehudah, basically, of course, we know that he's a very righteous person, and he was walking on the road, and you know the whole story, right? Tamar pretend to be this lady on a crossroads, and her face was covered, right? Why? Because so he would not recognize her. And it says that angel actually pushed Yehudah into his side, into her side, and actually the angel is the one who made him excited. He did not want to, and he was resisting. I would say just ask a question, Yehudah, he looks like who is sitting on a crossover, on a crossroad, even somebody is sitting, even somebody is there. So you let's say you're walking, you're driving, you riding an animal. So you glance quickly, there is somebody there. Okay, so you continue on your way. You're not stare at the people. You're not right. You just continue doing your business, right? But the angel actually pushed him. So he had a choice. He had a choice, but not so much, because it had to happen. So HaShem sometimes he's very patient, but sometimes this righteousness has to be pushed aside. Because why? Because the bigger miracle is going to happen. Right. So he had a free choice, but not at that specific second. And plus the thing that he lost his wife, so he was not doing anything illegal. So technically he could get married, right? And in some sense it was like a marriage.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So technically, if Yehudah would have not delayed the marriage between his youngest son, between the marriage between his youngest son and Tamar, this would have not happened,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm. But it's a very good point. We have this thing in Judaism is about I don't remember what it was exactly called. There's a wife killer, right? A woman that lives with a man, and then he dies, right? Then she get married again, and then she actually dies, and he dies again. So if all of them, one is 97 years old, right, and he died, okay, right, and second is 87 and a half years old, okay, we understand. But if right, that's understand, that's natural circumstances, she would not be judged in this status, right? But if they all young and strong men, as we know, the sons of Yehudah were I think from 9 to 11 years old, I think, for sure before bar mitzvah, both of them, right, and died in a short period of time. So meaning you're not allowed. So that this woman is actually prohibited to get married. Why? Because there is something in her aura to kill people, right? It's not maybe she's doing it for like intent with intention, maybe not. So we had this case in my family actually. So somebody very close to me got divorced, right, and then remarried, and he actually passed. And then when we went to funeral and we spoke to his wife, the last wife, so and then she said, "Yeah, I'm so unlucky." So we start talking, right? And she said that, yeah, one first husband died, this husband, and this she lived with that person maybe 5 years. I don't remember, like a very short period of time. I mean, I think they were very happy, the way I understand, but happy, he had a cancer. Okay, but if he would do investigation, if he would ask Rabbi, I'm not sure if he would listen to the Rabbi. That's a different story. But basically, he would. It would be scary because I don't know how old was she at that time. I don't know, maybe in her 50s, in the late 40s. I don't know, maybe late 40s, early 50s. So and by that time she already buried two husbands. So not a good idea to marry such a person. I mean, I did not see anything wrong with her, but just saying halachically. So Yehudah had no right. I mean, as we said, this law was not written there, but it was very scary to give the last son to this lady, especially he was a baby yet. You understand? So of course he did not have intention to give her to her in general, but he could not say it right away. But that's the story about the young son. But one of the opinions, it's actually said, since they were Gentiles in some sense, right, Noahites. So for Noahites is actually permitted even for a father-in-law to do Yibun, not only brother. So technically, like according to some opinion, he was actually halachically was able to do it. Allowed to do that. So nobody said that it was not appropriate. Nobody. Go ahead.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Next question on the board. I wonder, would King Mashiach be allowed to have multiple wives?
I think so. Yeah. Okay, what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.